Hey guys, it's Queer Gremlin, and today I am 11 months on testosterone. I know every month I use my fingers and my hands to count the months, but I don't have 11 fingers, so just 11 months. I'm well aware that was the lamest thing I've probably ever done on the internet. Month 11 is interesting because it's been relatively uneventful in the changes physically, but very eventful in the changes mentally. Also the fact that it's kind of like that weird month before you hit that one big year mark, and it's like, well, what am I supposed to talk about when I have this huge thing right around the corner that I'm super interested in, and not month 11. I don't know how to explain it. It just, month 11 just seems kind of like a weird month, because it's like a year is right around the corner. Holy shit, a year on testosterone is right around the corner. That's fucking crazy. I'm kind of on a time crunch for today's video, so might be a short video, probably be a long video because I have no concept of time, but let's get into it. Let's get into it, just head to toe like we always do. The only change, or there's only a couple of changes really still going on with my face, and that would be my facial hair. These last 2 months, like, I know I say it every month, but like, I just, more and more has been coming in. I have to shave more frequently. There's just more little hairs that are getting darker, all over my chin especially. That's really where it's starting to come in. And right here, my little mustache. Like, it's kind of been there since the first couple months. I've had like little mustache hairs, and so it's hard to tell if it's really getting darker because it's always just kind of been there. But the chin hairs are definitely coming in. I still have this stuff growing in, but not as fast. I have a little bit growing in on the cheeks, but it kind of just looks gross because it's just like a few stray hairs. But really the biggest thing is just my chin down here. And unfortunately I can't really show you guys because I have to keep clean shaven for work. I tried to grow it out for as long as I possibly could just to see what it looked like. It was gross, probably to other people, but I was really proud of it. But then I got in trouble for not shaving, so here we are, smooth and baby face. The only other change really going on with my face is not related to testosterone, well, kind of, but not really, would be my acne situation. As a few of you guys might know from the last video, I'm actually on Curology, hashtag sponsor me, but not sponsored. The other day was like 42 days. You do a check-in every certain amount of time, but like 42 days is when you're really supposed to see the most improvements. And so I'm gonna be gross and show you guys my acne. I'm not as consistent as I should be with this. I will forget a day or two here and there. But overall, like, I definitely see it improving, and I really recommend Curology if you don't want to go on Accutane, like a lot of us end up having to do for like adult acne essentially. It's worth a shot, in my opinion. It's like $60 every 2 months, which is a lot, but beauty is pain, whether that be physical or financial. Moving down into like my body region, my chest, my everything, just like my whole physique in general. Not much has changed, except I'm continuing to have muscle gain and muscle growth. I'm getting hairier, but that's always, like, I never really have shown you guys, like, what my hair looks like, because it's very difficult to see on the camera because it is still so fine. I'm a relatively hairless person, and I've gotten a lot more hair than I thought I would, but it still doesn't really show up. Also, I don't have, like, a point of reference. I never took, like, pre-testosterone hair pictures, because I just figured, like, I'm not gonna grow any hair, which, I mean, I didn't grow much, but, like, a comparison now, like, really wouldn't even be worth it because it just doesn't look all that different in the camera. Even though physically, like, in reality, it does look different. But it just doesn't show up. But yeah, just getting bulky, getting hairy. Hello, I totally forgot to do my voice comparison again. I have no idea what's going on with my voice. I think it's kind of hit like a plateau, honestly. I think it's just kind of where it's gonna sit. We'll see in the next year or so if it continues to change, but honestly I kind of doubt it will at this point, because it's been a year, even though I've only really been on the quote-unquote proper dose for me for the last 6 months. I still just don't think it's going to change much. Hopefully it does, but I'm not going to try to hope for it and then be disappointed when it doesn't change anymore. Anyway, that being said, let's continue on and just get that voice comparison out of the way.
This is my voice pre-T. This is my voice 1 month on T. This is my voice. 2 months on T. This is my voice. 3 months on T. This is my voice. 4 months on T. This is my voice. 5 months on T. This is my voice. 6 months on testosterone. This is my voice. 7 months on testosterone. This is my voice. 8 months on testosterone. This is my voice. 9 months on testosterone. This is my voice. 10 months on testosterone. This is my voice. 11 months on testosterone. This is my voice. Pre-T. This is my voice. 11 months on testosterone. It's still just crazy to me. Like, every day you don't hear it changing, and then you look back and it's so different. Like, the other day I sang a song that I sang pre-testosterone, and it almost sounds like a different person. It doesn't, but it does. It sounds like me, but just the best version of me. Let's see, what else did I forget? Reproductive changes! They are still the same as they have been for probably the last 3 months. So I'm not really going to touch on that because it's often a difficult subject for me to talk about, but if you want to, you can probably look back in past videos and see exactly where I'm at. The last thing I want to touch on, given I haven't really forgotten anything, would be the mental changes. The mental changes have been the biggest changes in month 11. This month I've really just stopped giving a fuck. And I know that sounds bad, but hear me out. I've stopped giving a fuck in the best way. I've kind of just come to a point in my mind and in myself that I've kind of just realized it is what it is. I might not be 100% cis-passing and exactly where I want to be and how I want to be, but I am how I am, and I should be happy with that. Like, and I know that sounds kind of counterproductive because, like, I'm going on testosterone and changing all these things about myself, and then all of a sudden I'm saying I should just be happy the way I was, but that's not really what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm happy and I'm content with the changes and the things that I've been given. I'm content with this opportunity and I'm content with myself. That being said, I've gotten a lot more comfortable expressing different sides of myself, especially more feminine sides. Before I was really passing often, I would stay miles away from anything feminine and miles away from anything especially pink. But I'm proud to say that I've started wearing pink again. It'd be cool if I was wearing pink for this video, but I'm not. But I bought a pair of swim trunks that are, like, kinda pink. They're not, like, super feminine, but just the color pink for me is a big deal. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and I don't know, I had this weird thought in my head, like, these doubts. And I'm only sharing this because I want you guys to know that, like, even though I'm so much happier now, these things in your mind do still come up, like these kind of doubts almost, where you're like, is this me being more comfortable because of testosterone, or is this me being comfortable because I would have been comfortable all along? And I can tell you now that I'm thinking rationally, that is not the case. I was not comfortable all along. Holy shit. As exemplified in this picture that I'm about to show you guys. You can literally just see the suffering in my eyes. But yeah. But I think I've just reached a point where I'm comfortable in myself, and comfortable with the fact that I'm trans, and comfortable with the fact that I may never be 100% cis-passing and 100% masculine, and it's okay for me still to be feminine. And I think that's really an important message for a lot of people to hear, not only just people in general, but especially trans guys. It's okay to be feminine. That doesn't make you any less of a man or just any less as a human being. Well, I really hope that wasn't an awkward spot to cut off that whole spiel because my camera died and I can't really remember what the last thing it recorded me saying was, so hopefully that was a conclusive ending to that. But, all that being said, I feel like month 11, aside from the, like, mental strides that I took and just that kind of growth and just being comfortable, it was pretty uneventful and pretty run-of-the-mill. And honestly, I'm more just excited to finally hit that, 1 year on testosterone, and I'm really excited to get to make that video, and I hope that it turns out the way that I want it to. And I'm really excited to kind of share that milestone with you guys.
Anyway, I think that's kind of all I have for today, so hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death with this. I'll see you later. Take care.